we are on this page, the review page. Okay? Josie took a long multiple choice end of the year vocabulary test. The ratio of the number of problems Josie got incorrect to the number of problems she got correct is 2 to 9. If Josie missed 8 questions, how many did she get right? So you need to remember, you need to pay attention. Incorrect is the same as however many she missed, right? So draw a tape diagram to demonstrate how you found the answer. Okay, so let's draw a tape diagram, incorrect and correct. 2, 9. So 2 incorrect, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay. Then we will use it to find question A, or the answer to A, which is that Josie missed 8 questions. So that means the incorrect bar is worth 8, right? And it's 8 divided by 2 is 4. So 4 goes in each box. And then we can find out how many she got correct by doing 9 boxes times 4 in each box is 36 questions correct. Right? Easy peasy? All right, question B. Cross out the word tape diagram and make it a double number line. Double number line. It says, if Josie missed 20 questions, how many did she get right? Draw a double number line to demonstrate how you found your answer. Okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to go back and redo this only with a double number line. And remember, it starts together and goes this way. These are 0, 0. Leave the ratio the same, incorrect to correct. But then after that, they go in the ratio pair. So there were 2 incorrect for every 9 incorrect, correct. So the top is going to be numbered by 2s and the bottom by 9s. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54. You have to keep going because she missed 20. That's quite a ways, actually. Shh, hush. Yes, she did. Well, but there's more questions on there, too. No, she's not a bad girl. She needs to study more. Shh. No, well, no, it just means she needs to study more. Maybe? Yeah. She's recording. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Wait, we didn't get permission. I don't need your permission. Nick, I don't need your permission. So, if Josie missed 20 questions, how many did she get right? Go over to the 20 questions that she missed. I want you to put a nice oval around that entire ratio, and then the answer is 90.
She got 90 on her test?
No, she did not, because there were 110 questions. She got 90 questions correct. Actually, it would have been a little bit more than a 90, because it would have been a little bit less than 1 point apiece. 90 correct questions. 90 questions correct, whatever. You should be, they are questions, so that word needs to be there. It really is a good idea to do correct and not correct. Okay? Now, draw a ratio table to represent a different way to answer part B. You need to, as far to the right as you can, you're going to put a table Don't make it big, because we're going to put something to the right of it. 3 columns. Shh. Actually, and the third column needs to be a bit wider than the rest. So kind of like this. And then we have incorrect, and correct, and leave the last one blank for now. Okay, so you are going to draw a quick little table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 rows total. 3 columns. The furthest one on the right is a little bit wider. If you want, after you get that done, you can put some of the ratios. 2 incorrect, 9 correct. So you can actually get that numbered as well. 10, 36, 45. You all have your graph paper there. Let me make mine a little bit darker. Maybe I can't. Oh, yes, I can. All right. We are going to take our tables and we are going to make, okay, whoa. You're not writing. Wait, this is backwards. It's 2, 9, 4, 18. The third column I want you to put in the label is X, comma, Y. And then it's going to become 2, 9, 4, 18, 6, 27. Yep. Remember that these are coordinates now. They must be inside parentheses and divided by commas. Okay? You're totally backward from what I have.
Dang it.
It's okay this time, but it's totally backwards. Okay, and you're in your order, your ratio order. It should be the X and the Y. All right. Then we are going to number. Now, if we were numbering a straight-up coordinate grid, we would more than likely want to number the same thing both directions. However, in science, you've learned you can do some different numbering. Here we're going to number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're going to number them across the bottom by ones, and across the bottom is the incorrect. So we're going to label it somehow, label it incorrect. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every 5 mark off 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Huh?
I only got the 50.
Yeah.
That's because she's got a bigger grid.
Oh, yeah. I have a bigger grid.
No fair.
Well, I didn't know.
That's fair.
Okay. Shh, shh, shh. All right. Now, because we're marked, when we're going up, let's think about this before we make our scale going up. If we're marking in 9s, yes, we could do by 5s, but that would make it a little more confusing. So why don't we mark in 9s? Let's make every 2 squares going up. Actually, you guys have a bigger one, don't you? What do you have?
No.
Not really. Make every 2 squares going upwards 9. So 2 up makes 9, the next 2 up make 18, then 27, as far as you guys can go. You may not be able to go as far as me, because I do have a different grid. That's fine. It all kind of depends on where you started, too. Okay? Is this incorrect? Joshua, you are opposite again. I have incorrect across the bottom. And it does matter, by the way. And then we're going correct up the side. Okay? Now, our next step is to graph the points, to plot the points. So the first one is 2, 9. So, and remember, these are not quite the same. You have to read the graph. 2 over 9 up. And then it's 4, 18, and 6, 27, 6, 7, 8, 36, 10, 45, and so on. They need it.
I know where I'm going to do this kind of right.
Well, count.
Oh,
There's 2 spaces each direction, actually, if you numbered it right. And then they should be making a straight line, because then when you get done, you are going to start at 0, 0, and you're going to connect them and then continue with a straight line. No, I did that with a tool. Now this is something you guys have already done in science, I'm sure, and we'll be doing more of, so that's fine.
We just did it today.
Did you? Beautiful.
Oh, I have an extra.
Okay, then you can use this line. If I said, if she had 72 questions correct, how many did she have incorrect? You can follow it over and follow it down, and the answer would be 16. So you could use the graph.
She's always going to be mad at this.
No, she stays the same ratio. Every time. It stays the same ratio. $16 incorrect. She got 72 right. She got 16 wrong. And you could also estimate. Now these aren't the best because this is like 4.5. If I said if she got about 31 questions, that's about 4.5. Right, how many did she, how many did she get wrong? You can estimate 6, that'd be about 7. Obviously with this one being a half, you can't get a half wrong, but. So you can use the graph, we're going to do more of it, Mom. You can use the graph to find any answer, not just the answers on the chart. Okay? The reason we added the graph to our repertoire is partly that, because you can predict forever. You can pick pretty much any number and find the corresponding value, not just the ratios in the chart. So again, that graph has its purpose also. All right, it's kind of similar to when we did the double number line and we did halvesies, and we did, like that was 5, so half of, that's 4.5. Remember we divided it? It's kind of another way of doing that that's a little less confusing. Okay? Again, we're going to work on this more. I just wanted you to, we're going to have a couple experiences with it first. The line